Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, or good evening, good night, whatever, whatever floats your boat. 7 o'clock here on the west side. So, um, if you don't know, Arizona and California are in the same time zone right now. So it's 7 p.m. So it's yeah, I call it evening, nighttime. I don't know. Of course, it's summer, so the sun's still out a little bit. Plenty of light out till about 7:30. So we'll have another half hour of light, and then it'll get nice and dark. That always trips me out when it goes back to when it switches up, right, and it gets dark early instead. That shit can get can catch you off guard. All right, welcome to Tuesday night Keyboard Warriors Tuesday night Hangout. My name's Eddie Law. I'm your host of everything Keyboard Warriors. So it works out. Yeah, just shooting the shit, man. I had time, so I figured I'd kill 30 minutes and hang out with y'all. Whoever's around tonight. I know Tuesday, middle of the week, not really middle, but everyone's got a life and shit. Has been looking at a lot of shit today. One of the bigger stories at the FBI, you got the whole Bubba Wallace NASCAR thing. Hey, what's up, Liam? I hope you're doing well, my friend. The whole noose in the NASCAR garage thing turned out was a door pull rope that had been hung like that for like a long time. So it's a weird explanation, but I could see it being true. What I don't like is people going after it like this is like another Juicy Smollett, whatever his fucking name is. Another one of those situations where he's a complete fabrication. I think it was like that, and someone noticed. I mean, think about it. Like when you're driving through the street on the road, whatever, going wherever you're going, like you don't really notice too much shit around you, right? But if you start going like, oh man, I kind of want a pickup truck. I wonder what that is. You start seeing pickup trucks everywhere, right? It's almost like if you're looking for it. So I can totally understand it, but while I was thinking about all the shit that's been going on recently, especially with the Confederate flag shit that NASCAR's been going through, and I'm sure he gets the usual anonymous racist ass shit on social media and everywhere else. So I'm sure he saw it and he was like, motherfucker. So I'm not gonna say that this is another Smollett or whatever, Smollett, Juicy Smollett, whatever his name is. That guy, I don't think it's another one of those situations at all. But there's a lot of people going after it like it was a hoax. Like, dude, y'all need to chill the fuck out with that bullshit. I think that man legitimately thought someone put a noose in his fucking garage. Just turns out it was, according to FBI, it turns out it was just like a garage door rope. So that's what it seems like, right? So let's hope that's what it is. I would hate for it to be legitimately like racism, but who knows, man? It's these days, nothing would surprise me. I wonder. I was talking to a buddy of mine today, and switching gears. This whole like everyone's life being thrown basically into like a standstill for a while, and then now everything's being super weird with the whole COVID thing. Is anybody experiencing some kind of like mental health issues? Like I'm wondering. And now I got something to look up. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, all right, cool. I'm gonna look that up actually. Now, let me get my pen and write that shit down. I legitimately looked this shit up, by the way. Bader Meinhof effect. All right, thank you. Anyway, so I was talking to some friends of mine. They were all being super weird. I'm just, I was like, you guys are online, by the way. We weren't hanging out or anything. And I was like, you guys are all right? It's like, man, it's like they feel some kind of depression. Right. And I know everyone was talking about how locking people down and keeping them at home and taking them away from everything they're used to, or that makes their life normal, would fuck with people, right? People were talking about, oh, people going to commit suicide. And I know they have. I read about it. But this is definitely one of those things that no one talks about. And I was thinking about it. Has it affected me? And I don't think it has. But maybe it has, and I just haven't noticed it yet. Like, I haven't got jiu-jitsu in months, and it's that's for sure fucking with me. Like, I so badly want to go roll. I still work out at home and shit. I was going to the gym again as soon as we started opening up, and then the numbers in Arizona exploded, and fucking I decided I didn't want to risk it for my family, so I'm back at home. Just working at home, and again, it's not a huge deal to me. I don't feel that kind of shit. I know my kids do though, that's for sure. So it's kind of I don't know. You kind of look at it and you kind of hope for the best. It's when you get a situation like that, where it's really fucking with you mentally. All right. MMA wise, I did see Anthony Smith was like criticizing Drysdale, that Max kid's head coach or corner for not stopping the fight. He said, "This isn't goddamn blood sport," but that motherfucker was in the same spot not too long ago. Difference is that Anthony Smith didn't ask to go out, didn't ask for out, right? Is anybody like, okay, Liam, what do you think about that? Drysdale trying to push Max to go back in, to answer the bell for the third round. Max said about 8 or 9 times, call it, like he had nothing. Drysdale waited till right before to call it, and then by that point, the ref had gone to Max and said, "Hey, you're right." And Max was like, "No, I'm done. Call it." Right, and then the fight ended. I just don't see it the way everybody else sees it, being some kind of blood sport, some kind of malicious thing. I don't think it was that at all. I mean, if anyone that has been in there, anyone that has competed in my opinion, competed in some sport, but specifically combat sports, understands that your coach is going to push you because they know your potential, right? It's just weird. It's a weird. I mean, I saw Robin Black and Luke Thomas going back and forth about it, and then it somehow ended up getting personal, and then Robin Black had to apologize. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all that. Liam says, "Yeah, man, a lot of folk I know are finding it really hard mentally. I was all happy at first, not so much. Been reading that people are experiencing stages of grief and denial, bargaining. That makes sense. I found the article fairly accurate about. Okay, fair enough. Fuck that coach. His job took it. It was too late for his fighters' long-term interest. Right. No, and I get it. And I've trained with Drysdale. I took one of his seminars anyway. He came to Phoenix, and I jumped at the chance. I like the guy. So maybe that's probably what's like making me a little biased, right? But but at the same time, it's like it's just, I don't know, it's weird. Robin Bazooka was funny, yeah. A lot of people were picking teams and shit. That was weird. All right. What else we got? Oh shit, we got a pretty solid card this weekend. I forgot about that. Oh, y'all see that cut man that was wearing the QAnon patches? That shit was crazy. I think it was like fuck, what is it? What is the it's like WG something or other, IGW something. Let me see if I can find it. So here's what he says. It's veteran cutman Don House. Turns out he wanted to promote a like message of unity, but instead it blew up because I guess the UFC is doing some investigation. What the fuck are you investigating? You know what that means. Google the goddamn thing. The guy told you what it means. The guy told you what he meant to do with it. And you just fucking you're going to make an investigation. Shut the fuck up. But apparently he liked the message that said, well, where we go one, we go all. Like he likes that message, right? Maybe he should have researched a little bit more about QAnon, right? They're the ones that were talking about Pizzagate way back in the day. And now they're like, they release Cheetos, like old like court settlements and shit with him and or at least the alleged ones, him and Jeffrey Epstein. I still don't understand when anyone's talking about that, but hey, I'm sure the Dems are holding that card for election season. The fighter was defending his coach today, but battered wives often defend their husbands. So I don't know. Yeah, dude, I just don't see it that way, man. Because I've been in those situations, not in that situation specifically, but I've been in those spots where I'm just like, fuck. I'm beat the fuck up. And my coach is just like, you can fucking do it. Let's go. Kind of hype you up a little bit. But, I mean, I get it. Either way, I understand both sides. I just don't agree on the whole canceling them shit. We cancel a lot of shit on social media, by the way. Fucking hell. I'm trying to cancel everybody. I'm like, cancel social media. Goddamn. Let's go back to the days where you got your ass whooped for talking shit. Why not? By the way, I love seeing that Twitter marked one of Cheeto's tweets again, and then the Twitter stock took a plunge. That shit was hilarious. Hold up. There we go. Until recently, I thought QAnon was same folks as Anonymous. I thought they were. Cancel ice cream. Do tell. Do tell. But I thought they were the same people too. What the fuck? That's news to me, doc. Are they really not the same people? Because goddamn, dude, I thought they were the same motherfuckers, man. Now I want to know what the difference is. I really want to know what the difference is at this point. It's kind of weird. Y'all see that shit between Stipe and DC? Stipe wants a bigger cage. Says that they might have to move the event because for some reason getting the 30-footer in there would be you have to change a bunch of shit. I don't know about the Apex, but they have like they basically Stipe doesn't want to use the cages in there now. Allegedly, I haven't seen him actually say that shit, but it's kind of funny because now people are kind of making fun of him. I'm like, I get that shit. I'd want room to move around too. If I had an Olympic caliber wrestler coming after my ass. Plus, he's the champion. Isn't there something about it? Oh, here we go. Cancel ice cream. Thanks, Otis. Let's see what it is. I just saw it on Twitter. Mixed race family asked Blue Belt to change the name of popular ice cream flavor. What's the name of it? Okay. So this is from today.com. Here's the story. Could a big tub ice cream help bring people together? One family from rural Louisiana thinks so. When the Schmidley family, which includes 6 children, some biological, some foster, and a mix of races, sat down and enjoyed Blue Bell ice cream recently, they wound up sparking a surprising debate about the name of the flavor. After choosing the Great Divide, which is half chocolate, half vanilla, as a reward at the end of a week of schoolwork, the Schmidley's 10-year-old son commented it should be called the Civil War flavor. The Civil War flavor. Now that's interesting. That is an interesting. I'm gonna have to read this article for real. So they want to change the name. All right. I get it. That is interesting. You sit down and eat ice cream. That's what you come up with. You know what I mean? For real. What's up? What's up, gods? I decided to do a last second show, so I was like, fuck it. Come hang out, y'all. Only we replaced it all with sorbet. Oh, it was sorbet. Lemon sorbet rules. You know, it's funny when I was in Italy and they would give you at least where I was in Orvieto, so I don't know if that's like an upscale town or not. That's where I spent 5 weeks. But the restaurants that we went to there would you would have your meal and afterwards they give you lemon sorbet. And it wasn't gelato, it was sorbet. And I was like, what is that? It's like to clean your palate. I didn't understand that's what it was. What up? What up? I don't know the difference, but they are different. I was told. If you say mint, I'm never replying to you ever again. Oh shit, gods, yeah, dude, you're in you took off to Nevada, dude. Everything good? Everything go well? It's a lighting rig, right? They're using the small rig and the Apex right now, hence the smaller cage. Right. Well, yeah, it's easier to set up. Now, if you move it, all right, you're doing the mining thing. That's right. Now, if you move it to another place to have a bigger cage, what do you do? Go back to Florida? Switch that event to Fight Island, which is not really an island. What do you do with that? Something to think about there. All right. That QAnon thing is crazy. It really is. There really wasn't a lot to talk about tonight, to be honest with you, man. But I just had time to do it, so I decided to jump on here and shoot the shit with you guys. I honestly, this is like, oh shit, Ron Jeremy was charged with sexual assault of 4 women. No way. They about to cancel Ron Jeremy, bruh. Now we got something to talk about. What the fuck is that about? Here you go, guys. Baseball fans. Baseball is back. Major League Baseball says 60-game season will start July 23rd or 24th. There y'all go. Whoever was waiting for baseball, it's fucking on now. So you can find a tweet somewhere. I don't know if that just broke. That was hours ago, and I just don't pay attention. What the fuck? Dress code. Sorry, I saw something real quick on a video on here. I'm trying to find a tweet about the baseball thing. But there you go. Baseball's back. And I made a fucking stupid, not bad. I might have opened my fucking big mouth. I said if baseball came back, that I would actually watch. So 60 game season, I can handle that. I won't watch every single game. Oh, it's an hour ago. Okay. All right. Well, baseball's back. There you go. I mean, there's not gonna be people there, but still. What's up? What's up, Jesse? They're going after a porn star, dude. Eddie, when are you starting your training for a triathlon? 6 to 12 weeks out. I already did. I've been focusing more on bike, but I'm starting my running up again. I got the groin issue, the groin pull, so I'm starting that up again. This basically what I like to do is do like short runs during the week, like 3 of them, and on the weekends I'll do a heavy run. Like on a Saturday morning, I'll get up fucking ass crack of dawn, run like 8 or 9, and then take Sunday off. If I feel up to, I just do something on Sunday too. But I'm ready. I'm getting there. 6 to 12 weeks out. No, dude, it's in fucking May. What did you sign up for, dude? I'm confused. 6 to 12 weeks out. What? Like I started my shit. I'm so confused what you're talking about. We signed up. Okay, you sign up for the triathlon here in May, right? Because that's what we're doing. Make sure, dude. Because yeah. Oh, 6 to 12 weeks out. For the other thing, we're 6 weeks out. But yeah. There was a porn guy, James something, got accused by loads of women last year, but I keep seeing his film, so I think he's still working. There was a few, dude. Oh, my brother showed up. What's up, Muse? Brando in the house, folks. They're shooting the shit, man, on a Tuesday night. I wish it was a Friday night. We could all like do like a video thing and like just shoot the shit on it with some beer. We really need to fucking do that one day. I know, Brando, you're next door, basically. I mean, ish. We're gonna have to meet up one day, dude. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to Santa Fe and get some of that fucking barbecue I had last time. Oh, I am not like I'm not starting a camp yet. Right now, I need to lower my weight more and more. I blew up, dude. I went from 205 to I'm assuming I'm like at 230 right now. Legit, my scale ran out of battery and I haven't got one yet. So I do have a battery somewhere that to find and put in there. But I'm easily 230 to 235, maybe even more. Who knows? I gained a shit ton of weight in the last year or so. Dude, I'm gonna try, dude. I'm gonna try. I know I'm like maybe I don't know. We'll see. I enjoyed my road trip last time, and we went through Santa Fe and had some baller ass barbecue. Shit, there you go. No, dude, I'm doing. I'm just working, just like slowly get my. Actually, I mean, I'm not saying everyone should do it, but I don't know if you guys know Nick. I don't know how to say his fucking last name. He's this Greek dude. Let me see if I can find a picture of him. So, Nick there it is. Komalatsos. Anyway, he's like he used to be like a Marine Raider. The only reason I found him was because I saw a video of his on YouTube that the police raided his gym because that had been shut. You know, they locked everything down in North Carolina too for COVID, and they found people were going there. So I saw his video, and I was like, "Look, man, I understand what you know that you know you want to be open and all that, but at the same time, you know." Chill the fuck out. But anyway, he does this thing called the Agogi Challenge. Starts on July 1st. It's a 30-day challenge, and they you actually get your nutrition all figured out by like macros and all that other shit figured out by a legit trainer online. It costs $100. You get this app and all that shit, and you get they'll give you workouts to do, and whether it's gym or you're at home or whatever, they figure it out for you. Let me see if I can find a picture of this dude. Like one where you guys would like. I don't know, recognize her, but fuck it, we'll go with this one right here. I don't know if you guys recognize this dude right fucking here. This guy in the right here. I don't know how you say his last name. Nick what the fuck? He wrote this book called Excommunicated Warrior. I never read it. Obviously, I don't, this guy right here, yeah. Nick come out, whatever. Somebody out there knows how to fucking say that shit. But regardless, he's doing this challenge. It's like a fucking month long thing. I signed up for it. So July 1st, it's like a fucking camp. I started it basically. I started in that camp, and then just keep knocking weight down, and then maybe I don't know how many months I'm gonna do. Maybe like 3 months out, 4 months out. I'll start a camp for that, just to get my legs ready for all that crazy shit, especially the swimming. I haven't swam forever. Mind you, I don't know how to swim. I don't know at all how to swim. I know how to survive in the water, just pedal and just the fucking basic shit. But I don't know like backstroke or breaststroke or the difference or any of this shit. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna Google that. But I'm not too confident about getting in the pool with fucking random ass people right now. So I don't think that I want to jump in a pool right now with a bunch of other motherfuckers. So we'll see. You want to drop it 175? Yeah, there you go. See, I want to start camp at 205. Like my goal is to get as close as I can to 205 in a month. So on August 1st, I want to be as close to 205 as I can, and just keep it going, keep on cutting and cutting, just diet change and getting back to working out hard. And then get as low as I can. Then as I get closer, I just want to get as light as I possibly can for a triathlon. Because if it's endurance, I ain't got to pull myself up on shit. I don't need a whole lot of muscle for that. I just need to be, to me, lighter and have have good cardio and endurance. So I've always had one of those training masks, those elevation masks, and I've been getting on the bike for an hour and a half with one of those on. But right now Arizona gets to like 90 by, well, it gets like 90 degrees by like 7 o'clock. So I get up in the morning, I work out in the gym in the garage with one of those like sauna vests on and the mask, and it'll fuck with your head because if you work out like that, your body's overheating, it's hard to breathe. You have to mentally be like on your shit. So yeah. My plan is building up my cardio to November and then take a week or two off, and then January doing hard 2-a-days and peak out for the race. That's not a bad idea. You can look up like workout plans and all that shit too. Smoke those racy hydro sativas, man. Kills the appetite. Yeah, it's on, dude. I'm doing that. Here's the problem. Which is what put me to sleep? Is it indica that puts me to sleep? Because that's the one that I used to go to bed, allegedly. That's better than any kind of fucking sleeping pill anywhere. When's your jiu-jitsu school opening back up? Any word? It is open. It's been open for about a month. Here's my problem. Without giving too much personal shit away. Nothing crazy, don't worry. It's nothing insane. There's people in my family I can't expose to COVID. I'm not worried about me getting it, but I just don't want to. I don't want to give it to my parents, especially my dad. My dad's not in the best health ever, but he's really not. He don't take care of himself for shit. And they're both like on the older side, so I just don't. I see I see my dad every day. You know what I'm saying? So I just have a really hard time, I literally see my dad every single day, other than the weekends. Well, sometimes the weekends, obviously Father's Day and all that. We go over and hang out with my parents, but I just can't expose them to that. It's on Instagram, so I can fucking tell everybody. We have an association, obviously, with our with my professor's gym and all that. And one of our affiliates had a person test positive for COVID. Now that's the one thing I was waiting for, to see how everyone would handle that. Like, how do you handle in jiu-jitsu if someone tests positive? What do you do? Well, you shut the gym down till I think June 29th, and they're gonna be there's people around that be going out, cleaning everything and sanitizing everything and whatever. So that's where they're at. I just like I said, I'm not worried about me. I'm in decent shape. I'm young, healthy, but I just cannot. I just can't justify putting anyone in danger. And I've talked to my professor about it, and he was just like, "Hey, I get it, man. All good. Come back whenever you're comfortable to come back, and we'll welcome you back. We miss you." And I'm like, "Yeah, I miss you guys too. Appreciate it." That's what's cool about my professor. He's dope. He's dope like that. But I just don't trust everybody to be as cautious as I am, I guess. Because I know a lot of people are like, "Fuck you, we're gonna get it, whatever," and all sorts of shit. And you know how those people are. And there's a lot of those people at my gym, just what it is. or a few people like that I know of. I'm sure there's more, but I just don't trust them to be as cautious as I am about not getting somebody else sick. So, it's just, it is what it is. I'm hoping to get back in there by October, hopefully. Gee, I know it's a long ass time, and I just drove myself insane thinking about it. But I'm hoping by October, especially in Arizona with a fucking spike of fucking numbers, someone got the head out of their ass. We could figure this shit out. Liam says, I did a half marathon in my 20s. I don't think I could do it 10 years later. Fair play for doing training. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Jesse's way better with it. Like, me and Jesse are, we're both on that Nike Run app. And so I get the notification that says, oh, Jesse went on a run. Tell him, good job, or cheer him on or some shit. And I'm just like, I don't feel like running. So I'm on the bike every day, though. That's for real. Like, I'm stationary bike, mind you. It's not the same thing. But getting my legs used to like churning, going is what it is. I did a half marathon when I was 28. So a few years ago down in Tucson. And it wasn't, and I hadn't run. I was not a runner at all. And I did 2 9-mile runs the week before just to get myself used to the pain. I figured if I could do 9, I could push to 13, right? So I did the 2 9 runs, and then I show up race day, and I'm rested, ready to go. I had a bowl of fucking spaghetti to carb load the night before, and we're off. And I was running way better than I was before. I never ran this fast, right? I held it. I held like a really good pace. I forgot I couldn't tell you the numbers. It's been years as far as like the mile time goes. But I got to about 7 miles, still going fast. In Tucson, it's in Tempe too. So if you Google a mountain, you're gonna find 2 of them. The one in Tucson, these motherfuckers set the race to go up the goddamn hill. Man, if y'all can imagine when I finally got off the fucking hill or a mountain, how fucked my legs were, dude. It was bad. But I made it. I finished the race right in 2.5 hours. But at the end, I was literally almost crying. I fell down 3 times. People tried to pick me up. I was like, fuck that. I'm getting up. I'm good. I finished the race. I sat down and my legs froze. When I tried to get back up again, every muscle in both of my legs cramped like a motherfucker. So definitely, if anyone's thinking about doing a marathon or half marathon, train, please. Don't fucking be an asshole and run twice before you do it like I did. But I'll tell you what, last time I ran like a real distance, like 10 miles, maybe a month ago. And it hurt like a bitch at the end because I allegedly was high as giraffe pussy when I did it. It's like a Sunday morning. I got up, allegedly got high as giraffe pussy, and I ran. And I forgot all about it. All I know is my watch was keeping my distance. My phone and my watch were keeping my distance. And by the time I got done, when I was literally almost like as soon as I got home, it was like 10 miles. And I got home, I got inside, I sat down, and my back and my legs died. But it's awesome to run high, allegedly. I would know, allegedly. I gotta say allegedly because Arizona's fucking stupid about their weed laws, and you never know. Or am I in California? Most I ever ran was 10 miles. My back is all fucked up, so I'm just doing stationary bikes now. Yeah, my back's fucking fucked up as hell too, my lower back. But I think it's like the glute muscles somewhere. I have an issue there somewhere because I have a lacrosse ball and I put it on the wall and I just roll my that glute muscles on it, and it makes my back feel immediately better. So I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I need to go get checked out and see where my strength deficiencies are, and then fix those motherfuckers so my back don't hurt so goddamn much. Running roads especially bad if you don't have grass, the knees get wrecked. Yeah, dude, I run. There's a 5K trail by my gym that I run. It's partly, very small part of it is cement. The rest of it is dirt. Great for running. So yeah, road could be a hell on knees. Fuck yeah, it is. I was thinking that kata's work at distance karate might get more popular with parents sending their kids to it. It's not a bad idea. Especially right now, it's not a bad idea, right? You can keep it apart. If you mask if you want to. My gym actually, they're all wearing masks while they roll, and I know some of my friends are complaining about it. So, yeah, it is what it is. Right now, like the city that the gym's in is called Tempe. It's the same city as Arizona State. And I live in Chandler, so it's like like across the freeway. It's literally like 6 miles apart, but they're in a different city. And so their mask mandate is at all public places, including gyms. Now there's a couple things you can work. There's a couple workarounds, whatever, and some people are doing it. As far as everybody else goes, like this side of town, like you don't have to wear it in the gym. Actually, I live in Phoenix technically. Chandler's a little further out that way. Says I hear you. My brother's terminally. Oh damn. With a compromised immune system, and my parents are in their 70s. I only see him once a week, but got to be careful. Yeah, I don't have that luxury to just fucking, people depend on me to not bring it to him. I'll say that much. You know what I'm saying? But again, if it was just me, dude, I'd be fucking jujitsu immediately. Runner's High is great, though. Oh, Runner's High is awesome. I'm doing running this weekend. Every weekend, we are hiking with packs. So I think my cardio is going to be beast. Yeah, dude, look, just keep on trucking. We got a year or less than a year, but, we got a long fucking time. We'll get there. And then once you come down here, we'll figure all that shit out. We'll hang out. We'll do our race and then get trashed to shit afterwards. I already got my wife to agree to DD. They're actually my crew because you don't have to have a crew, but you could have like a crew. It's just gonna be my girls and my wife. Actually, it's gonna be one of my girls and my wife, and the other one's gonna be in college. That shit's fucking terrifying. Yeah, I ever send a kid off to college? God damn. Yeah, dude, it's some tough stuff, dude. Life's a motherfucker, man. Like, it's crazy how, like, I've had a couple of friends where I had one friend that she got breast cancer, and it was like a weird up and down thing. It was harsh. And when it went bad, man, it went bad. It went bad fast. So I feel for you, man. So hoping for the best, man. For you and your family and for your brother. I read the Runner's Highs and mead, okay, the natural cancer multiplier. Oh, there we go. So you just speed it up by allegedly getting blitzed before you run. A bike in the gym is a good substitute for actually biking. Okay. We'll see. Like I bought this thing where I hooked up my actual road bike too, and it just like the tire just rolls on it. I'm gonna have to rent. By the way, I'm gonna have to rent a bike for our race because this bike is clearly fucked up. I spent like $50 on it on an offer up. I just wanted a bike to get on to start training for it. This is like I've had this bike for a minute, and it's fucked. It needs new brakes, and needs brake line, and needs new chain. The shifting's all fucked up. So I'm just keeping this one for my stationary. As we get closer, I know there's places that rent bikes. I'm gonna rent the bike just for the race, and then return it after the race and shit. Jesse, are you gonna buy a tri-suit? Because I heard you that you probably should, and I don't want to because they look weird as shit. I know you've seen the Diaz brothers wearing them, but it's not for me, man. That's skin tight shit. But maybe I should look into it. Anyway, what else we got? Y'all see the Kentucky try to lock the doors at 6 p.m. Even though those people are still trying to line up to vote, and candidates like filed for an extension and they won, so they have to open it. Is that not the most fucking obvious and blatant fucking case of voter suppression? Because they opened this video of it. They opened the doors, it's all black people. Like, yo. I swear to God, if that was my fucking turkey necks doing, Mitch McConnell's a turkey neck. Fuck him. And Franklin the turtle. But if that's turkey necks doing, fuck that guy. For real. Oh shit. Oh, they're canceling everybody. Jimmy Kimmel apologizes for performing in blackface. Yeah, they're going back. Everyone's pulling receipts on everybody. That's why you can't cancel people for shit they did back in the day. What is this thing where we can't make a mistake when we're younger and dumber, and we get older and we can't just be like, hey, that was my bad, dude. I was young and stupid. My bad. You can't just do that no more. You got to get canceled for some shit you did years ago. This cancel culture shit is the reason why I say we need to cancel social media and just get back to the day where you get fucked up for talking shit. When we were kids, you couldn't talk shit and not get punched in the face, right? Because to talk shit, you have to be in front of the person. Or at least, talk around them. They hear about it, but you're talking behind their back and shit. That just bugs the fuck out of me, man. They cancel people for shit they did back in the day. Mind you, people like Chris D'Elia, I don't know if he did that shit, man, because I don't have any proof, and I didn't see anybody put proof, and nobody charged the motherfucker. But if he did that shit, that's fucked up. I mean, come on, man. How are you gonna play on younger girls? if he did it. How are you gonna prey on younger girls like that when you know how you can use your status as a celebrity and as an older man, and you can fuck with their heads into doing what you want? Like, come on, dog, I can't be doing that bullshit. Tina Fey asked platforms to post several 30 Rock episodes that show characters in blackface. Okay. What else we got? At least 17 high school students test positive for COVID-19 after a beach trip. America. That's just America in a snapshot. We are not afraid of no fucking COVID, apparently. Texas bars temporarily lose alcohol permits. That I'm interested in reading. A dozen Texas bars temporarily lose alcohol permits for allegedly breaking coronavirus protocols. Motherfuckers, you're months late. See, now everyone's doing this whole thing where they're going backwards. Okay? Everyone's clearly noticing that we are like 10 steps behind. You know what I'm saying? And now they're gonna pull. Come on, man. Had we just had actual leadership and be like, all right, here's the plan, motherfuckers. If we suck it up for a month or however long, hopefully not a month, that'd be a long ass time. But let's take a month or two. We suck it up for 2 months, okay? Then we could open this shit up. But if you motherfuckers can't keep it together, okay, we're fucked. Instead, we had zero leadership fucking anywhere, and that was it. Seems like New York ended up being the best place to be, even though it got hit super hard, because they're on phase 2 or whatever the fuck they're doing. People are going out and shit. The only ones panicking right now are Arizona, fucking Florida, Georgia, Texas. It's all fucked up. All right, what do we got? Hispanics, bros. I'm wearing a Speedo for the swim and then a pair of shorts for the bike and run. I figured I was going to go just shorts, like wear like board shorts, like the ones that can get wet and they dry out pretty quick. We'll see. Budgie smugglers. I never heard that before. Cancel culture has always existed. Just white men call it networking. Damn. Never thought about that. I love when Joaquin Phoenix said about cancel culture at his acceptance speech at the Oscars. I didn't hear it. I'll look it up. Yeah, my wife was like, no, you can't wear a Speedo. Then she realized that the Speedo would be the best for swim to bike. I'm just going to go with shorts, bro. We humans, man, we all fuck up. 100%. I know this shit when I was a kid. Now, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I ever tweeted. I don't remember if I ever tweeted some crazy shit. But I remember Eddie Law 37, the other screen, the Twitter handle that got unjustly canceled or banned or suspended, whatever it is, by Twitter. I'm sure you could look back there and find some fucked up shit I might have said. I don't know. The problem is we look at everyone. Everyone needs to be perfect. We have beef with somebody and we know they're not perfect. We got to look back and find their fucking dirty laundry, throw it out there, right? That's how you cancel somebody. It's all cancel culture's fucked up. It just is. There's nothing good about it. For real. If you cancel some real shit, yeah, okay, fine. Like, let's say if Christy Leah was a fucking pedophile of sorts, yeah, cancel his motherfucking ass. That's bullshit. It's fucked up. But honestly, it should be more like charge his motherfucking ass if he did it. That's a crime, right? But man, canceling motherfuckers, like Joey Diaz is like, fuck you, ain't canceling shit. Joe Rogan was like, I don't even look at Twitter. Fuck y'all. Like it's the different reactions to it is pretty interesting. All right, what else we got? How long have we been on? 38 minutes? I got like maybe 15, 20 minutes left. I try to complete the hour before I call it a day. Board shorts are bad because they will create drag and will make it harder to swim. I'm not trying to find something tighter than board shorts. Maybe I'll go with the tri-suit. We'll see. Especially if I'm on weight, it should be really easy to find a decent fitting tri-suit. Should be all right. I just don't want to have to pay like fucking way too much for it. That being said, I'm not trying to break no fucking water records or anything. But you're right. The drag will make it harder to swim, probably. We'll see, man. Mind you, I don't know if you looked on the site. The swim is at Tempe Town Lake. So it's not like there's going to be too much of a current or anything. It's a man-made lake over by Arizona State. You know, when you come down here, see, I think the race is on a Saturday or a Sunday. I don't remember. I think it's a Sunday. Come down on a Friday. We'll fucking tour around Tempe if it's open. Should be open. It's a year from now, but still. What is you guys' opinion on this whole pulling down of statues and shit? like a lot of people are like fighting that motherfucker, like fighting that stuff. They're like they're all about, not pulling down fucking um some people are like, oh, it's my heritage, it's the shit, it's where I come from. But my thing is like, as far as the Confederate stuff goes, I'm like, y'all lost though. Like, why do you want a participation trophy? I know it's a joke. I honestly don't care about that shit as far as the what do you call it? As far as the statues go. You know what I mean? But what do you guys think about it? Oh, there's boxing on tonight. Okay. Oh, I hit him in the back of the head with a hook. That was this Christopher Diaz dropped this dude with a left hook, but it curves around and it hits the back of the head. It looks like so. Oh, this dude just finished him at the end. Okay. Oh, is that dope ass fucking ref? I think. Oh no, it's not him. Never mind. There's a ref that makes the best fucking faces when he's reffing. He's like, ooh, he does that shit. I love that dude. I wish he was an MMA ref. All right. What the hell's going on with this shit? There's like angry ass motherfucker. What is going on with this shit? Oh, okay. I guess in New York, there's an openly gay New York City councilman running for Congress in District 15 in New York just defeated fellow councilman Ruben Diaz Sr., who's notorious for his homophobia and anti-choice nonsense. And he looks pissed as he's leaving his election thing. That's a trip. All right. Actually, I just got called to dinner, so I got to go pretty soon here. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. Oh, here we go. There we go. I knew you guys would come through. Speedos are cheap. I could, yeah, for sure. My brother-in-law paid about the equivalent of $200 for a tri-suit. That's not that bad. Coming from Northern Ireland, yeah, I'm all for taking that shit down. Oh, okay. Fair enough. What about the NASCAR driver who found a noose in his locker? Okay, news in his locker and his garage. Because the NASCAR driver, that's Bubba Wallace. He found it in his garage. The FBI said it was a rope from a garage door. I'm like, that's a convenient ass fucking thing. But there's also no pictures that I saw anyway of said noose. So I don't fucking know. All I know is that I'm pretty sure it's not a Smollett thing. It's not. I don't think it's just set it up. If it's possible, it was just there. And because think about it. If you're in an environment where all you're seeing is racist shit happening left and right, you're probably looking for it a little bit, right? And it pops out just easy. And so he probably started like, motherfucker, if that's the case. If someone actually put it there and the FBI just covering, that's kind of fucked up. That's pretty fucked up, but you never know. I walk past the Confederate statue every day on my way to school in Ireland, for Christ's sake. In Ireland, they had a Confederate statue? What the fuck is that about? Did people bail from here and move to Ireland? In my opinion, Civil War statues belong in museums, leave plaques and historic markers, but that's it. That I can get behind. Because it is part of the history, but why put it out there like you're celebrating it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Anytime, look, I had a friend that was like, he had a pickup truck with a Confederate, like a license plate on it, like not license plate, but the license plate cover on it. He's a good dude. Like, we used to hang out when I was in high school and shit. I would never ride in his truck. I'm like, fuck you. We're going to the wrong part of town. They'll see that shit. Think I'm with you. Fuck all that. I'll meet you there, motherfucker. But I remember asking him, I'm like, but y'all lost though. Yeah, but it's my heritage and some shit. I'm like, right. But y'all lost trying to keep black people enslaved. Like, do you understand what that is? He goes, I don't know. And he legitimately didn't know. He's like, I don't know. I was grew up with that shit. He goes, I don't agree with slavery. I just know it's where I'm from. Like, as far as like the South and all that shit. I'm like, oh, fair enough. That's expensive. I'll swim naked before I pay that much. I'll pay $200. Look, I tell you what, because I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be my only triathlon. I did the half marathon. It's the only time I ever fucking run that much, as far as like in that kind of event. I really doubt I'll ever do a fucking marathon, but I'm sure I'll get into triathlons for sure. Depends. Most of those people are fucked. I did a speech in college about Christopher Columbus and how he killed millions, put them in museums. Dude, okay, check this out. So when I got here from Mexico, in Mexico they taught us. Now, mind you, when I came here, I was like fourth grade. somehow I got bumped up because apparently in Mexico the education is further as far as like elementary goes. Is further ahead. I'd already by the time I got here, I was already doing multiplication tables and division and subtraction, everything, all that shit. And apparently here, at least in Arizona, they don't fucking do that shit. Like they started doing that shit when I got here, and I was like, I already know this shit since like first grade. What are y'all doing? But they did teach us a little bit about American history, and that was one of the things they taught us is Christopher Columbus massacred motherfuckers, and then the Pilgrims massacred motherfuckers, and then it took Native Americans and shoved them into like the corners where you can't see them. And I was like, when I was a kid, I was like, I heard that, and I was like, come on, man, it's like that's the country with streets of gold and shit. You can do whatever you want, opportunity everywhere. You can be rich shit if you want to. That really is going on. No, there's no way. I got here, and it's like the Pilgrims came here, and the Indians. First of all, they call them Indians. They didn't call them Native Americans when I was growing up. They called them Indians. It's like, and the Indians brought them in, and they invited them to dinner, and that's what Thanksgiving's about. I was like, I remember I was a kid, and I was like, what about the part about the white people murdering these motherfuckers like crazy? These Europeans coming over and just murdering Native Americans. I got in trouble for saying that shit. I didn't cuss when I was a kid, mind you. Well, I did cuss, but not in that class. But not in class. But I was like, what about the part where the Pilgrims murdered them after dinner? And the whole class, mind you, on the wall, there was a sign up for a fucking Thanksgiving play. I signed up. I didn't get the part. But I wanted to be they had signed up for Indians and shit. But that's wild, right? That they try to teach us that bullshit growing up. They don't tell you the truth. It's fucking crazy. There you go. Make some money on OnlyFans there, dude. That's exactly what museums are made for, preserving and learning from the past. 100%. I'm sure there's museums around here that have some fucking relics or not relics, but like I guess artifacts from the World War II. I'm sure there's museums around here that have Nazi stuff in them. Fuck, you can go to visit Auschwitz. That is not there to celebrate. That's there to educate, right? So, I don't think they would allow me to participate in the nude. Dude, just do like a podcast on there. you might get there, dude. Yeah, in the garage. Yeah, it was a garage. But what I don't like is people saying it's a hoax. It's not a hoax. At the worst, somehow you got away with it. At best, it was a misunderstanding. Honestly, I don't think the dude did it on purpose. That's Bubba Wallace. I don't think he fucking set that up. The sad thing is that in a museum, some mouth breathers will never see them and would never learn from history. They're already not learning from history, dude. They're trying to defend that history, which is weird because it's like, I wish there was like a camera, not a camera, like the way you could watch your own life. Like after all the bullshit you said, you get home and you have to watch what you did that day or said that day. And if you can see yourself saying that shit and you can feel okay with it, I guess. But I feel like a lot of people be looking at it like, oh, I did not come out the way I wanted it to. That's fucked up. You know what I mean? Basically, I wish everybody was like a self-evaluator. Like look at yourself and figure out like what's up. You know what I'm saying? I self-evaluate all the time. Like, especially with my kids. I'm like, man, maybe I shouldn't have said that shit. And I'll go talk to them like, hey, I fucked up. It's my bad. Shouldn't have said that to you. Or whatever. Shouldn't have done that. Like, I try to self-evaluate myself as much as I can. Because that's the only way you get better, right? If you see where you fucked up and you fix it. Irish guy went over to the USA to say slavery. Wow. John Mitchell. His son died fighting for the South. That's what you get. It's very annoying. They ignore that bit in Ireland because he fought for the IRA. Okay, yeah. I don't know much about the IRA at all, but I have heard about him. The tweet about the Confederacy was great. It was only 5 years long. You lose, give it up already. Yeah. I've learned about true Black history by listening to reggae and do research. I'm telling you. I did what did I do? I did in college, I took African American history class, and I had the most enthusiastic teacher ever. And I can't remember his name. I can't, but it was this obviously Black man, but he was former military, like Marine, super animated. Didn't yell at you like a I'm assuming like a drill sergeant would. I didn't go to the military, so I don't know how crazy they get. But if you go off the ones on TV, like he didn't like talk down to you like that, but he got in your face to teach you. Like he was like, you were gonna learn in his class. You were not gonna be looking at your phone. You were not gonna be looking down, scribbling bullshit. You were not gonna be daydreaming out the window. Like when he taught, very intense. Come up to you and you teach you to get right in your face. When he was teaching us about oh man, part of it was Selma and the march across the bridge and all that, and he got in our face about it. He was just like, I fucking learned a lot in that class. He made you pay attention, dog. And he was trying to be Wednesday Night Family. Yeah. No, but I learned a lot in that class, man, and I learned to respect the history a lot more and to look deeper into it and try to understand it, because it's really easy to ignore a history or to ignore something when it doesn't affect you personally or it doesn't affect your, I guess, your people, for lack of a better term, directly. But you need to put yourself in the shoes of other people. That's why I support the protests. Dinner's done. Okay, all right, man. Just send me the questions now, dude. What the fuck? I'll text you back shit. But you need to put yourself in the shoes of other people, man, because that's the only way to understand them. And this whole thing with police brutality, man, that's fucked up. And I've had my issues. And fortunately not, like I got arrested or anything, but a little bit of harassment from where I used to live and all that. So I understand it. Obviously, luckily I didn't get beat up. I didn't get shot or fucking tased or anything. But I've had friends that's gotten worse with them. So I understand it and I support it. I support the protest and I support, taking a knee and fight for what's right, because that's what you got to do. You know what I mean? If the government, the establishment, whoever is not doing the job it's supposed to be doing by cleaning it up and take care of everything, like, you have to protest. You have to be like, look, we're pissed. We want to change. This is us telling you we want to change, and we're going to do this shit till you make a change. Now, I don't know about Phoenix. I don't know if they're still protesting. What pisses me off is the media stopped fucking covering the protest. They were all only covering rioting and looting, and then once that stopped, they stopped going out there. Last I saw, the Phoenix protest got to like 17 days. And then I started going to the places, but no one's covering anymore. I mean, look, I'll go to CNN.com right now, just to pick the one that should be talking about the protests. And let's see what they got on their homepage. Let's see what they got. They got some shit talking about Cheeto villainizing protest. Oh, they're still protesting in DC. Well, there you go. They should. That's where you need to be protesting anyway. Him. Go to Cheeto's spot or the White House, protest that motherfucker, and then go to Turkey Neck McConnell's house at 5 a.m. and protest that motherfucker if you want change. Because those are the two that get pissed off enough to fucking at least be loud about it. What else we got? Yeah, no one's talking, like, there's barely any mention of the actual protest, just the just Cheeto's reaction to the protest. This is ridiculous. All right. Not that about the Addams Family in years. That was a class film. It's been a long time. We didn't psychedelics help me with stuff. That's what I'm talking about. So I mean, whatever. Sometimes people got to do that. Like I've done that. Right. I've done the what Joe Rogan talk about all the time. That shit. He always like, have you tried this? I've done that allegedly. And yeah, it's like it legit is a reset for your mind. So, in my opinion, can't lie to yourself on mushies. That's for sure. Nope, no, you can't. The one time I was allegedly on shrooms, man, fuck. I'm sorry. The 2 times I was allegedly on shrooms. The first time I was like sitting on a chair and I was laughing maniacally, like fucking, like literally rocking back and forth like this on a chair, laughing to the point where I remember like my throat hurt from all that, like laughing like fucking loud. And then I went from room to room, back and forth over and over again, thinking I was going to take a nap. That shit was crazy. The second time, I tried to go to sleep, and all I saw was ladders in my eyelids, and it pissed me the fuck off. My 9-year-old first grade teacher had a sign that said, seek first to understand, then to be understood. If we could all try this, then we would be all right. 100%. That's well said, Brandon. My 4th grade teacher changed my life. There you go. That's fucking perfect. Seek to understand first, then be understood. Oh shit, Raider, what's up? Yeah, you got baseball back. Y'all see that? You see that shit? Baseball's back. 60 games, but it's back. So I'm actually gonna watch it because it's only 60 games and not 200 or whatever the fuck it is in real life or in full season. Anyway, good to see you here, Raider. Appreciate you guys jumping on. I'm about to be done in a few minutes, but yeah. What else we got here? That Ron Jeremy getting charged. God damn. I don't know anything about it, but I assume that shit was recently. I'm assuming. I don't know. Damn. Hey, basketball players are like opting out of the NBA restart. They agreed to the restart, by the way. That's from what I've read. But like Avery Bradley opted out. Like LeBron's trying to win a fucking championship, and Bradley's like, "Nah, I'm out." So let me ask you this: if he opts out and he wins, he opted out because his son has a history of struggling to recover from respiratory illnesses, and it's unlikely he could be medically cleared to enter the Orlando bubble with his family. Oh, so they're bringing families with them to Orlando. Okay, I get that. But if you opt out and your team wins a title, do you get a ring? Yep. Enjoy. Hey, what's good? Ron Jeremy, the porn guy. Yeah, apparently he's charged with 4 counts of sexual assault. Let me see if I can see the actual term. Basically rape. And yeah, that shit is nuts. That shit is legit nuts. See, charged with sexually assaulting 4 women. He got legit charged though. It's crazy. This motherfucker, ugly as hell. All right, this is from CNN.com. Just because that's what I went to first. That's what the link that I saw on Twitter anyway. Porn star Ron Jeremy has been charged with forcibly raping 3 women and sexually assaulting another in separate incidents dating back to 2014. Is he that fucking strong? Jeremy, 67 years old, no shit, was charged with 3 counts each of forcible rape and forcible penetration by a foreign object. Wow. And one count each of forcible oral copulation and sexual battery. The case was filed for warrant on Monday. What else is it? When Rolling Stone charged Ron with being in the Me Too movement, he showed us proof against the allegations. This is weird. So apparently he has proof against the allegations. He's fucking weird. He's done over 2,200 porn movies. God damn. Like, I wouldn't read a book that he wrote, but if he had a podcast, I'd listen to it just to see how crazy he really is. For real. Things are right out there. See a few means of him today. I didn't know why earlier. Yeah, it was him. So why is it taking so long for this stuff to come out? I don't know. Because PTSD has symptoms. Okay. I mean, look, I don't know. I think it's very difficult for a woman in that position to come out, especially against like somebody that famous, to come out and be loud and charge him, right? I don't know. I've never been in that position at all. I think I don't envy anyone that has been. That shit is terrifying. So I'm assuming coming out and throwing accusations out against somebody of that kind of fame, anybody famous, right, would be difficult to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fuck. For example, Jeffrey Epstein, fucking, a pedophile and shit, convicted and all that, raped a bunch of girls and he wasn't even famous. He was just rich as shit, right? And they were scared of going after him. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a trip, dude. I don't know how. I think it takes mad guts to come out and file a report and accuse, especially somebody of anybody, right? But somebody, especially someone of that stature. Mind you, they tried to go after Bieber. Someone trying to go after Bieber, and Bieber was like, "Nah." He pulled actual receipts, like hotel receipts, about like, I left this day. I left here. Here's a picture of me and Selena Gomez, his ex-girlfriend or whatever. So, doesn't Ron Jeremy have like massive junk? Why did he need an object? I think that, let me think about it. If your job is to have sex every day, right? You could do every position you want to. You could do all the nasty shit you want to with your junk, right? I'm assuming at some point you get bored. right? And you can't get your knocks off anymore or your rocks off anymore on that shit. Pass me that broom over there. See what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I almost think that's probably what happens. I think people get bored. I think that's also what happens to people with too much fucking money. Like, everyone's like, oh, I can't believe they fucking went broke. They have millions of dollars and threw it away. I think they got bored. Or people that get into cocaine and shit. It's like, dude, if you're rich as shit, let's say you're a star quarterback. And you go out, you make all this money and all this shit, and everything, and then at some point you get bored. You people just handing you weed, handing you this. Like, let me try some of that cocaine. Let me try some of that heroin. All this other shit. So, right. People are way too horny. They need to legalize prostitution or something. Why? I still don't understand why it's illegal. People go on dates and shit. They eat dinner and shit. And they have sex and they move on. No one bitches at them about that. But if you pass money, honestly, hey, real talk, I think it's partly the Bible, the Bible Belt people, the churchy people, and then religious people, and at the other side, the government's like, well, how are we going to tax that shit? You know what I'm saying? What do you have, like a little square thing? You slide your card and everything. They can run taxes that way. You know what I mean? Uncle Sam wants his fucking piece of the pie or his chunk of the pie. Son of a bitch. Fuck taxation. I'm saying that. Jimmy Savile, the UK pedo, died before being caught. Now thought to have over 500 victims, including corpses. He was a celebrity here. That's insane. And I want to say the name rings a bell. Let me see. Savile, sir. They had him. He was a sir? Am I looking at the right guy? Yeah, I'm looking at the right guy. God, he's old as fuck. He died at 84 in West Yorkshire. In Leeds, he died in. Oh, that's where he's from. That's where he was born. That's where he died. This motherfucker didn't go nowhere. Is he still? Do you lose your is it knighthood? Do you lose your knighthood when you do some crazy shit like that? This motherfucker was a sir. God damn. Allegations of sexual abuse. That's fucking wow. This is wild. Is there a movie on this dude somewhere where I can watch and like learn about this? This is wild shit. I never seen this motherfucker before. On August 9th, 1997, Savile underwent a 3-hour quadruple heart bypass operation at Killingbeck Hospital in Leeds, having known he needed surgery for at least 4 years after attending regular checkups. Wow. He arranged for a bench in Scarborough to be dedicated to his memory with a plaque saying Jimmy Savile, but not just yet. Savile was found dead at his home on 29th October 2011, 2 days before his 85th birthday. He had been in hospital with pneumonia. His death was not suspicious. Okay. His closed satin gold coffin was displayed at the Queen's Hotel in Leeds with the last cigar he smoked and his 2 This Is Your Life books. Okay. They celebrated this motherfucker, even though he okay. I mean, fuck, that's a dark story. For real. All right. Plus, I think some women don't even realize that they've been raped because they've been brainwashed and manipulated so bad mentally. Dude, I mean, you can imagine some of these like abusive relationships, right? Like a woman could be brainwashed into thinking that this is how it's supposed to be, right? You're supposed to be abused. You're supposed to do, this and that and that. So it's quite, I'm saying it's very possible they've been brainwashed. They don't even know until much later. We really need Fred in this conversation. Bring it up tomorrow night on Keyboard Warriors. We'll talk about it. Remember when Brett Favre sent a joke to the reporter? Yeah, that didn't work out well. A lot of good jokes out of that one, though. That was good. In Holland and Germany, they tax prostitutes. Okay, I'm assuming in Amsterdam too, right? He was a sir. No shit. He's already done it. Okay, so he lost it. Okay. They also mandate healthcare checkups and STD testing. Oh, well, see, there you go. If you made the whole thing, it's legal here in Nevada. I legit drove by a place called the Area 51 Alien Ranch. Alien Hoes. I kid you not. There's a bunny ranch in Nevada too. I drove by on the way to Reno to Lake Tahoe for an obstacle course race a couple years ago. We drove by. We stopped at a gas station right next to a brothel, and I was like, huh. And I thought about just checking it out. I was with my wife, so obviously I wasn't gonna do it, but I was like, I'm gonna go look real quick. And she's like, you better not. And I'm like, I'm not gonna go fuck anybody. I just want to see what it looks like inside. It's interesting. All right. And this guy, I could be tempted by some alien women. There you go. Alien cat house brothel. No shit. Alien ranch will definitely stick stuff up your butt. It's just the way of the alien. They'll probe you. It's like on the menu. Imagine how chill the U.S. would be if prostitution and cannabis are legalized across the board. Get a nice tight joint and pop off. You got nothing to be angry about. 100%. If you could smoke weed whenever, people would chill the fuck out. It'd be great. If you sat back, and I've done this before, allegedly. If you sat back, smoked a joint, allegedly, while you watch the news, shit's way funnier and less serious than you think. 50% off Anal Probe Wednesday. It's like ladies' night, but for dudes. I lived in Scotland too long because 50% of it seems like it might be worth it. Jesus. This guy. All right. What did I walk into? Alien anal probes, bro. That's what you can't walk into. All right, I got a few more minutes here, folks. Anything else you guys want to throw in? Let me know. I check some MMA headlines here. There's not a lot. Nothing we haven't talked about already, anyway. Daniel Pineda re-signed to the UFC. Okay. It's not a lot, man. Oh, Combate Médicas announces return beginning August 28th with the inaugural flyweight title main event. I was wondering about the smaller promotions, how they're going to survive. I wonder if they let people go. I need to reach out to our boy over at Combate. See what's up. Some great combo. Is Connor gone? He says, but does anyone see you, Raider? Have a good night. Does anyone think he is? Because I'm not. I want a green alien. I'm not into those grays. Oh fuck. Who I got? As far as this weekend, I don't know. We'll talk about it tomorrow night. I haven't made my picks yet, but it's a dope ass fight. I'll tell you that much. Or the dope ass card, honestly, especially for free. Yeah, you missed a lot. I'm sorry. August 28th, Nice Combat was becoming my new favorite for COVID. They go at it, dude. They go in. All right, y'all. That's gonna do it for me tonight. I'm half hour late for dinner, and I'm getting some shit. So, all right, I gotta go. All right, guys. Come back tomorrow night. Keyboard Warriors Live. Myself, Fred Kirby, Bacaba. Everyone bring up this shit tomorrow night for Fred to be involved in the conversation. We'll be talking, obviously, UFC 3 and then UFC 4 this weekend. Big or Apex, whatever they call it. They're doing like hashtag UFC Vegas 3 and 4. I don't know. We'll talk about this weekend's card. Dan Hooker against Dustin Poirier is going to be dope. Yeah, honestly, it's a really good free card. So it's going to be great. And then we'll talk about what else is up. All right, let's see. Let's hope nothing crazy happens by then. So appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. Shout out to everyone that tuned in. My brother Brando, Jesse, MMA, MMA guys. Be safe on your trip, brother. Liam, appreciate you hanging out, man. Who else we got today? Raider was here. Appreciate you. Gold. Hang out. I'm out of it. Gold Diamond, appreciate you coming on here, man. I keep tweeting out the notifications and everything. YouTube's awful with it, so you probably won't get a YouTube notification when we go live, but I will make sure I keep and if you know anyone who wants to be added to the notification list on Twitter, let me know. We'll handle that shit. Who else do we have? Everyone that tuned in. Love the fuck out of all you guys. Catch you guys tomorrow night. Good night to everybody. Stay safe, stay clean, stay healthy. Watch each other's backs out there, man. It's getting crazy. I want to talk to all of you motherfuckers tomorrow, so please stay safe. Shout out to everyone that tuned in. Shout out to repthewarriors.com. Shout out to pricespods.com. You know where to find us on Twitter. My handle's right fucking here. KeyboardWarriorsMMA.com. We're on iTunes, all the fucking podcast spots. All right. Good night. Catch you guys tomorrow night. Good night, Wiltshire.